What is up, guys? This is Var91 here. I'm back for episode 6, season 3, the Texyk Let's Play series. So in the last episode we found this great zombie spawner, and in this episode we will actually start to work on it and basically make it into a functional farm. Let's take care of this guy real quick. He's kind of popped out of nowhere, really. Alright, so the first thing we need to do is make this room 4 blocks on each side. So we'll have to take this one out by 2. This one is at 3, so just one more. And yeah, so this is already 4, and then this is 4 now. So basically now I'll just carve out this room and we will start work. So since the last take here, the program that I use to record OBS updated, and so now I can't figure out how to get my game sounds back in order. So basically for like the next few cuts or so, I mean, I probably won't have any game sounds, but that's okay. Also, you may have noticed that basically now I have a new intro because basically for like the first 2 seasons or so, you know, I've been using the same intro, and yeah, it was starting to get kind of old. So finally, I got a new intro. It's very high def, 1080p, and it's got some cool, you know, flyby sort of things going on there. So yeah, I'm very happy with that. So now we will go ahead and start to burrow this out a little bit. You know, I mean, like I've already taken out most of all this here. But now we actually need to burrow out, let's see, I think it's, hold on, let me think about this. So in the last cut, I was just about to figure out how far back I should go to make this go all the way up and then drop them back down. But instead, I'm actually going to do a completely different thing with this farm. It's not going to be an XP farm, but instead, let me try to bridge out here. Okay, that's one too high. Let's go right here. So instead of an XP farm, what we're going to do with this is we're actually going to cover up this area, and we're just going to have a floor that's basically level with the spawner. And then first, let me explain what I'm doing here. So there's a bunch of people that I watch on YouTube, and one guy is named EthosLab. He's a extremely well-known guy that plays Minecraft. He's very pure to Minecraft. You know, doesn't really play a whole lot of other games. But anyway, he's, you know, just a really very innovative player, because he just makes all sorts of just really cool things that will you know, have you go, wow, you know, that's really awesome. And so one thing that he made that I thought was really neat was basically just kind of like a villager purifier system using a zombie spawner here. So basically that's what we're going to do with this farm instead of making it into an XP farm. So basically what he did was he had this floor right here, and about like right here there was like basically a 1 block gap between the spawner and you know, here. And so basically these are actually supposed to be like half slabs, but so anyway, basically like right here there'll be 1 slot. Well, I mean, like actually right here will be a spot for a zombie to spawn. And then I think like right here there'll be another spot, and then I think in total there's going to be like maybe 5 to 7 spots for them to spawn in, and then basically that's the only spot that they can spawn in. And basically, like, the idea is to control where they spawn, and then control where they can go, and then basically once you have all these filled up with zombie villagers, you can just use, I think it's a splash potion of weakness, I think, and then a golden apple, and then you throw that at them, and then you feed the apple to them, and then they will eventually become villagers. So then then at that point you could just break the half slab that would be either like right here or right there or whatever, and then you can guide them with like a fishing rod, or some rails or something like that, and then you can just put them wherever you want. So yeah. So again, that's the whole idea of what we're going to be using this spawner for. Probably in the future, if we ever find like a second spawner, we will use it for obviously like an XP farm. But yeah. So since we already have this one here, I just want to take this opportunity to try something new with it, and just see how we like the whole idea. All right, so now you should be looking at a picture that I've overlaid over the screen. And basically, this is a screenshot of someone replicating Etho's design here for his zombie purifying room. So basically, you can see that there's several slots that are used for the zombies to spawn in, and then right there on the floor you can see is where the spawner is. So basically, again, like the idea is to limit where the zombies spawn, and basically only have them spawn in those little holes there, and then you can pick out which ones are zombie villagers, and then you can throw the splash potion of weakness at them, and then give them the golden apple, and then over time they will turn into a villager. So now you should be looking at my design, and yeah, it's very similar. It has all the same little slots where they can spawn in, and yeah. So this one actually has 6, so that's good. I think the one in the picture only had like 4, or just 4 visible ones at least. But anyway, so one thing that's going to be kind of tricky about this whole process is there's going to be certain ways that I have to light this room for them to actually spawn where they're supposed to spawn. Like for instance, right here in this little cubby here, this is going to have to be, I think, lower than a light level of 7 for them to spawn. And then this spot right here where they don't spawn has to be a level of 7 or higher, so that they don't spawn here where we're trying to throw the potions at them and whatnot. So yeah, so there's going to have to be some weird lighting stuff going on here. I'll probably have to do some research on exactly where to place lights, where not to place lights for this whole setup to work. But yeah, so this is what I have so far, and then once I get it all working, I will show you guys the finished product. All right, so I've done some research here, and basically for this to work, I can't have a light source this close to all the spawning spaces here, because basically if I take this out, you can see right there it says basically the light level is 8. So yeah, that's too high for zombies to spawn. So basically what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to lift this light up by maybe 1 or 2 blocks, and then we should see zombies starting to spawn here. Basically, there's some rotten flesh here from when I was just trying to experiment here. I put that over here, and then as you can see, a zombie will spawn, and yeah. So let's go ahead and take that out so that they stop spawning. But then we can take that out, put that back, and then now I will raise this up just a few blocks just to see if we can make this light level in here a little bit lower so they can spawn. Alright, so now after raising this up by 1 block, the spawning, or the light level in here, let's pull up F3, is now 7, which is the right lighting level for zombies to spawn. So as you can see, this guy has already spawned in here, and he's looking pretty happy, but we're going to have to take care of him because he's not a zombie villager. And we can go ahead and grab that flesh. And yeah, so now it works, but yeah, since it's very limited in where they can spawn, the spawn rates won't be as good, as just a normal spawner would be. But yeah, so now it works, and now we just have to wait for more to come along. All right, so now we are starting to see a few more pop in, just to join the party, and so far no actual zombie villagers, so we'll have to take care of these guys. And finally you. So one kind of silly thing that I did, that like I didn't even realize this until after I built this, but this is actually facing the wrong way from what I wanted it to face. So yeah, if you have this mental picture in your mind, and then now we have the rail over here. So these are obviously not facing the right way. Really, what I wanted was for this to be facing like in the same direction, but yeah, it's actually off by 90 degrees. So yeah, we have one more guy here, but he's still not a zombie villager, so we're gonna have to take care of him. Um, but yeah, so basically, one thing that like I might do in the future is just kind of rotate this by 90 degrees. But yeah, so for now, I'm just gonna keep it like this until I start decorating this area up here. You know, once I get like a formal staircase or some ladders or something like that. For now, I'm just gonna keep it like this. So again, we have this guy. He's not a zombie villager. We're gonna have to take care of him. Um, oh, also one thing that like I didn't really think of when I made this is the baby zombies can actually spawn in here too. And since this is a too high block here, they can actually just you know run out and kill you if you want. So you can't really AFK her if you wanted to, which would be kind of dangerous because of those guys. But again, this is for the zombie villagers, and yeah, this is really the only controlled way to get them and to turn them into villagers, and yeah, this will just be the process that we have to use to get them. So it looks like we have one more guy. Still no zombie villager, but hey, that's okay. Let's see what this. Nope, he's not one either. I don't know. Maybe one day we'll finally get one, but yeah, for now we're not having the best of luck. But yeah, I think that will be the end of this episode today, guys. Again, thank you for watching, and hopefully in the next episode we can actually turn this around by 90 degrees. Just get it facing the right way, and then maybe get some ladders in here or a staircase or something to get this all formalized and whatnot. Let's see who are you? Nope, you are still not what I'm looking for. Oh, also, one thing that I haven't really thought of yet is that I actually don't really have a good potion brewing set up yet. So maybe for the next episode we can work on trying to make just like a small little brewing station down here, maybe even up here, to basically make all the splash potions of weakness, and then also maybe somewhere over here we can burrow out some area for say like a small oak tree farm to get the apples. So yeah, that's probably what we're going to be doing in the next episode. Let's see, who are you? Nope, still no luck. But yeah, so that's probably the plan for the next episode. Again, thank you for watching this episode, and I will see you next time.